Someone's stalking us.
Hey, buddy, why are you following us?
Ow! Did you just stab him? Bro, he just stabbed him, dude. Bro, he just stabbed him. That dude just stabbed him, bro. He just stabbed him, dude. He just stabbed him, dude. The guy right there. Get him! Get him! He stabbed him! Get him! Bro, he stabbed.
Rioters, domestic terrorists, have been waging a sustained war on the city of Portland, Oregon for more than 2 months now. For some reason, the U.S. government has allowed this to continue, even as rioters have damaged federal property and attacked police officers. Last weekend, one of them stabbed a journalist. We have footage of it. Here it is.
Someone's stalking us.
Hey, buddy, why are you following us?
Did you just stab him? Bro, he just stabbed him, dude.
He did just stab him, and the man who was stabbed survived. He joins us tonight, the journalist Andrew Duncomb. We welcome him. Andrew, thanks so much for coming on. So the factual questions first. Why were you stabbed? Who did it? And has that person been arrested?
Yes, I was stabbed by a known Antifa member by the name of Blake Hamp. I feel like I was stabbed and or targeted specifically due to my location being doxxed about me being here inside of Portland 17 hours before I had arrived.
Has the man who stabbed you been arrested? Is he in jail right now?
Yes, he's been arrested. He's charged with second-degree felony assault. I'm currently being held on a $250,000 bail.
He just missed your spinal cord. By the way, congratulations on surviving. This stabbing has received very little news coverage, I assume because you're not a leftist. Had you seen this guy before? Did you expect it? Why do you think he did it?
I've never seen him before. Once again, I had been stalked and doxxed previously on Twitter by these people here, the Rose City Antifa group, where they would put my information out there saying, like, he'll be here, he will be here. Previously in the past, I've been targeted by Antifa previously in the past, and so for me to say specifically what the intent was, I'm not sure.
Right. Well, you're obviously a black man who disagrees with their views, so that must be deeply offensive to them. What happened after you were...
The targeting definitely has to do with me being a black Trump supporter, and any time that I come to film, they know that it destroys their narrative and it goes against what they're trying to promote.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's one revolutionary who doesn't think Black Lives Matter, I guess. So what happened after you were stabbed? Did they say anything to you? Did he say anything when he stabbed you? And what did the people around him say when you fell down with a knife wound?
When I fell down, I can't remember specifically. It was kind of a traumatic experience. So I can't remember if he said anything specifically to me. Once I got stabbed, my body kind of went into shock and kind of in a fight mode. And so I remember getting up after I hit the ground from falling and looking at him specifically, and I saw the knife that he had in his hands, and it appeared to be about 7 inches. And so I just remember thinking I had to keep pressure on my wound and try to get somewhere safe. One of my guys that I was with stepped in between us, and he told the guy that I was with, "Do you want to get shanked next too?"
It's just beyond belief that this is America. Did the governor of the state, the mayor of the city, city councilman, any of them, the ones who have encouraged this kind of violence, did any of them reach out to you after you've been stabbed?
No, sir, not at all. I haven't heard anything from any of them. The only ones that's reached out for me is some local reporters and things like that, wanting to get the story out.
What do you conclude from this, Andrew? What have you learned?
I've learned, basically, it's really not so much. I've learned, like, with this incident, like, I see it as a miracle to be here right now, to be able to even do this interview right now. The knife went in about 4 to 5 inches inside of my side and ended up missing everything remarkably, I didn't require surgery, just a little bit of blood and pain. And so I more so want to turn this into a message to tell everybody that they need to wake up and people need to start exposing Antifa for who they truly are, and that is a domestic terrorist organization who is actively deploying an assault against our democracy, and they don't really care about Black lives. They're using BLM as a front to carry out these senseless acts of assault against this country.
Yeah. The leadership should be charged with criminal conspiracy and be in prison right now, and they haven't been for reasons that aren't clear. I'm glad you survived. Andrew, thank you for coming on tonight.